Sorry.
Yep.
Eventful match at the Brutus as usual, Steve.
Yeah.
Could you explain that game to us, please?
Well, I thought we started great. I thought we looked attack and defence, that we were going to be in for a really smooth, big night. And I thought we were looking in sync with each other, both sides of the ball. Obviously, Mickey got injured 5 minutes into that. Pulled his calf, and we got a red card. I thought we were clearly the best team. Clearly the best team throughout the night, but our inability to sustain pressure long enough, the errors we made, some of the penalties we gave away prevented us from, in my opinion, scoring a lot more points, winning the game more comfortable than it was on the scoreboard.
Julian Busquets was the man of the match, and it was a forwards game, would you say, Steve? A real battle up the middle?
I think it was a real power game. I thought our power was evident. The way we broke tackles early, the way we matched them up the field. Julian was a big part of that. I thought Ben Garcia he had to 80 minutes there for us as a middle in those conditions with 12 men. That's a big effort as well. So, but yeah, I thought there was a lot of power showed there, and we brought the ruck. We fractured them a lot of times, but like I said, our lack of patience so prevented us scoring more points.
Obviously, the headlines will be all about Sam Tompkins. It's the big story, of course, which is good for the game. Do you think he played as well as he possibly could have done today, considering?
Oh, he's frustrated because he's made some errors, but he's going to make some errors. Been out the game that long, but his voice and his vision and his ability to coach the others on the field is there. You can't put a price on that. You can't see that visually. You can't see that. And so I thought it was a big effort for him to come back in those conditions with 12 men to try and steer us around the field. He did a great job of that, and Jared Wallace did as well. He got off the flight on Thursday in Barcelona, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in Barcelona, so it's a big effort from him to get himself on the field there today and play the part that he did.
I'd be a little surprised with the controversy and all the furore at a Brutus game, but what was his reaction afterwards? Did he say it was what he expected?
Jared?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think he's really excited. I think he was really excited to play. We had a decision whether we did play him or not, but I think by his energy and the way he presented himself, we was always going to play him, and I think he did that on the field there. Again, he's a little bit heavy-legged, as he would be at this stage, but yeah, I think you could see by his reaction at the end, very excited to be here and very happy to be here.
Any further injury concerns?
Yeah, Mickey obviously got injured early. We had a concussion with Matthew Leguer, but he managed to pass that. Matty Cavallo had to come off there with an Achilles at the back end of the game. He was carrying that most of the game, but now that other than Mickey, I think we've come through it okay, and hopefully we'll have a few more players back available next week.
What did you make of the send-offs, mate?
Well, I'll have to find out the detail on Tariq's. I presume it was for touching an injured player on the floor. I presume it was for that. I don't think the tackle, the actual tackle, was worthy of a red card. So I presume it was for that. As for the whole FC one, yeah, again, it's not my job to comment on an opposition's player.
And did you sort of get what you wanted, what you envisaged you would get from Sam? When you had the discussion of him coming back.
Yeah.
Was that what you saw it there today?
Yeah. And he'll get better. We know that. It's a big task for him to do that. But yeah, we lost a lot of leadership last year. We've lost some this season as well. And to have that back there, it gives you the player some confidence out there as well, and it's just his voice there, and we can control things. So again, we had to swap around. We ended up with Archie Morgan at hooker and Sam in the halves and Guillermo at fullback, and we threw things around there. Then we got Garcia back in at hooker. It was a game there where I think both teams will be. I think the send-offs really affected the rhythm of both teams in that game. So I think hopefully the next game we see 13 on 13 for the full game, and we'll start to see some of our combinations with Sam included come into play.
How hard was it from a sort of list management cap point of view to be able to bring in Jared and have Sam come back? Was that a big issue? Was it hard to...
Easy, absolutely. We got that much space left on the cap this year. And we created some more space, obviously, with 3 players leaving.
yeah. But they're not connected, those two things, like in that they didn't open up the space.
No, we had space. We had space.
Yeah.
Manu Mau's not played all season. He's not on the cap at this stage. Siwa never. He's not on the cap at this stage. So no, there was it was when we've still got the ability to do more before Tuesday's deadline if we can find the right person.
Is that likely?
Yeah, I hope so.
Where will the right person come from?
We'll see.
Which side of the equator?
We'll see. Might be more than one.
Another match with an improving attacking side.
I thought at the start, yeah, like I said, I thought we looked like we were going to be in sync and flow tonight, found some rhythm. So I'm disappointed we didn't score more points. It was more the errors there, what of errors there, particularly at the start of the second half.
A word about the Guillermo match.
Yeah. Really pleased for Guillermo. He got a debut last week away from home. We decided to play him again this week. He's going to be a good player. He's got a great temperament. He's got a great attitude. I'll tell you, he missed a play at the end of the game last week against Castleford. Ran the last play, he missed a kick to maybe put Tom Davis in for a try. And Monday morning he was here, nobody else was around 9 o'clock in the morning. I came in and Guillermo was on the field practicing that kick 100 times. That's the type of kid he is. Glad that he's with us, and hopefully he'll have a big future with us.
So I'll just one more with the people you're bringing in, and maybe a couple more. What were the qualities that you believe you needed to fill, or the gaps you needed to fill, the things you needed, the things that you saw that were lacking in the first half of the season that you needed to compensate?
Some leadership.
Yeah.
I thought we lost a lot of it throughout last season. We're certainly going to fill that next season with some of the personnel that we've brought in, but it's about this season now and putting the challenge ahead now. And I think with that power game that we've got, we're dominating field position, we're dominating possession against most teams. We just need a little bit more class, a little bit more leadership, a little bit more edge about us. I think it'll come. In fact, I'm sure it'll come. And like I said, we may add a player or two. We don't know yet. So, but if we don't, then we don't. We'll go with what we've got. If we do, then it'll be to help us in those areas.
Steve, I think terrible news for Tom Johnston,
Yeah.
the club, of course. Is there any hope? I mean, a break of a fibula.
There's hope. There's definitely. We're not give up on this season. He's got a fractured fibula. There's no displacement, so it doesn't need an operation. So hopefully it'll be straightforward. And Tom's really intent on getting himself back for the back end of the season. For the last few games of the season and into the playoffs.
Great news.
Finally, just lastly for me, I wish I'd have started with this. Just pay my respects to Bill Arthur personally. Bill Arthur has been sensational for the Catalan Dragons. For me as a young coach, when I was at Bradford Bulls, he was always great with me personally. But I know the contribution he's made and the support he had for the Catalan Dragons was enormous. It was, I think, his favourite team. Although he might have said that to most coaches, but I think we were certainly his favourite team. And he loved commentating on us, and it was a pleasure to work with when we had the opportunity to do so. So I personally send my condolences, and I know the club do, and everybody involved with us as well. He's a great man, and he's a loss to the sport. Okay, cheers.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.